I'm gonna try and do some writing, so I'm like, do these guys have anything on them? They do, but apparently it's not much. Alright. I want us to, let's see. We'll get back to Climic, right? And then, right, we'll get back to Climic, and then we'll do some writing. Okay, let's just get this fucking mountain out of the way. Now, Wildwood Sprint is actually decent, so it is, especially if you're doing like an archer build, because what you can do is just turn around, dive away, so you can, and then shoot them somewhere. And by the time they get to you again, I can jump away, shoot them somewhere. So it can be quite useful that way. I don't think I've ever had it fully upgraded though. I don't think so. Alright, so where were we in the story? Let's think about it. Alright, so... what's up here? Cave or some kind. But nothing of interest. So... Alright, he'd go to the sheriff, said John Hamilton's. Said, okay, and then... Right, so he'll go to the office, he'll sit down and have a chat with John. But tell him about the people that go in the room and stuff, and that everybody's in shock about this. They don't usually get murders, especially like this. This is like some kind of a fucking horror movie. Okay. And has anybody seen anything unusual in the area, anything like that? Blah 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 blah. They'll go through all the motions so they will, right? But then it says John will tell him at the end of the conversation that like he'll be in the area because he will be. This is the last known location that anyone or anything was took. So he'll be around. And then we can make it that he goes to the hotel room that night. And as he's sleeping, he gets a phone call in the middle of the night. He tells him where he's staying at that hotel room. And then John Hamilton phones him at like 4 in the morning, let's say, and say we've got another one. Oh, I was going to make it that the Griffins, the night hunters, sort of like lions. You know what I mean? They're most active, so they're during the night. So they've got exceptional fucking sight, sort of down hearing and stuff. So nighttime, flying at nighttime isn't a real big deal for them. Or hunting for that matter at nighttime is no big deal either. Okay, so do that. Alright, and then, so John and the sheriff will head to the site of the new murder. It'll be very similar to the other one, so the roof will have been ripped off and all the people are gone. Okay, then what? Right, or I could make it the as I say, I was thinking about making him meet like the father, the lassie. Like, let's say it was a boyfriend and girlfriend that got took in the car, so it was alright. So let's say that the father of the girl is actually like, a very experienced hunter. And he knows, he's seen the truck and all that, he's seen that this was some kind of fucking animal. So he's done this, a bear or fucking something. That's, and he wants to hunt it. I mean, I could make it that rather than he gets a phone call. I mean, that is a bit much, and it would be he finds a father, him the dad. That makes more sense. Him and the dad would go and just try to find the fucking thing by themselves. Figure out. Yeah, okay, I'm liking the sound of that, man. Okay, so, or I could make it even that the sheriff, the sheriff go. You know, I could make John Hamilton a wee bit more important here. That's not a bad idea, actually. I could do that, potentially. I could make it a John's done quite a lot, and he considers this his fucking area, and he's like, whoever did this, I'll fucker. I want the people to be in this area to be safe and sound, and to know that, hear it from my fucking own voice, that hear it from in my own language, that yes, they're safe, and it has been dealt with. Up, you motherfuckers.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your love, you shall. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Sure. Shit.
I've had enough of you.
Jesus. Are you fucking serious, man? They're wiping out the whole fucking town. Lydia, where are you? See if you killed Lydia as well, man. I swear to fucking God. Nope, Lydia's down, but she's not out. It's going in. We'll probably follow him in here, so all, but buy me a second. If they come in, then I can just like ambush them in here. Oh, hey, lad. I've never tried this thing that's going doors, like, are they going to be there?
What's the point? I'm not very good and
But then they're there. Alright, let's jump back out and have a look. I think I need some conjuration. Alright, did we get them? Alright, good. Alright, get fucked. 75% now. Light armor though. Alright, where's the other one? What? Fuck. You better not have killed Clement, I swear to God. The rift. Is that part of the rift? Fucking hell, man, they didn't have their number.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the guy. Wilhelm said he
No,
saw
mate, you're
speaking to
not.
one of the pilgrims on the 7,000 steps.
Anybody seen Clement? No, no.
I know what you said.
No lolling,
There you go, my man. I always like Clement.
Good to see you again. Quite a climb. Anyway, much appreciated.
500 gold for that, I mean.
Take this for your troubles.
Cheers,
Thanks again
bud.
for the legwork.
Alright, the guy is a killer, but that doesn't mean anything. He's just a dick. I mean, you know. He did murder day 3 rebels for absolutely no reason, but, you know. Doesn't mean he needs to kill everybody. He's not, you know. No, yeah, fucking slow ass gate it's got. Hmm. Yes, it was that one, and there's that one. Oh, man. Honestly, I want the doctors to just numb me the fuck out, man. Put me on pills, just let me zombify out for fucking a month or two. Just let me no fucking care about any of these fucking people or any of that bullshit for a fucking month. That's all I really want. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Getting the phone is pretty fucking simple, so it's head back. So I don't need to, but it's power. So it's, you know, having the fish road that is actually fucking useful. That's right. Let's see. Alright, so we know what we want to do with John. I'll make a decision whether to make John Hamilton like his support here, or will I get him to meet the old man, a father? A father's lassie. Hmm. I could make it actually that they do get attacked again, but it's actually like John, the sheriff's like family member that gets one of his family members, like his brother or something, that gets attacked. And he goes out to find them, and the FBI guy shows up. He's gone out to find them anyway, and he figures, fuck it, I'll phone the FBI guy, see if he wants to come as well. Whether he wants to or no, he's gonna find them. Hmm. But that would probably mean that he's got to station like people as backup as well. I mean, what do you think? The sheriff's gonna go hunting this fucking thing without any backup? Don't know. Hmm. Well, they would allow the sheriff to go and hunt this thing without any backup, but he might not tell them. They might just be like, fuck this. Fuck the sheriff bullshit, put in the badge. I can grab my gun, I'm gonna go kill this fucking thing that took my brother. And killed that poor boy and lassie. Could do that. It's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, that could work. That makes it personal, or I got the guy. Let's go the same personal reason for one to find it. Potential. I need to think about it a bit more though. Right, does that work better than meeting the sheriff? Yeah, it does. I think it does, rather than meeting the sheriff and then going to meet an old man for all that information. No. It's better. I think the sheriff's a better one. I meets the sheriff, tells him I'll be in the area, I'm gonna go meet family of the victims, etc. something. And then yeah, he gets woke up at 4:30 or something, so he does by the sheriff. Then he needs his help. Why'd the sheriff do that though? I mean, he knows that this FBI agent is searching for whatever's doing this. He knows if he's got an FBI agent on his side, that most likely if he does do anything, it'll probably get overlooked. You know what I mean? As a part of an FBI investigation, I'll be like, fuck it. Sheriff can do what he wants on this one. Fuck it. No problem. You'd probably bring him along as a form of like defence, just in case he ends up having to fucking do something. You know, at least then it's part of an FBI investigation. You know, and so is he. You know, so like, you know, a sheriff who's been deputised by the FBI, essentially. Okay. Good watch. Should work. In fact, that works not bad, it does. It introduces to another log, it also does. Hell man, John Harton could even get like, you know, he got brought in by the agency so he could. Well, actually, I was thinking that John may end up dying as well, like. That's right, that's why I want this to happen with, like, there being a second attack on humans, because I want there to be different coloured feathers this time. Today. Or, like, maybe there's different coloured feathers found at that crime scene, the first one, and then again at the next one, where, and then that explains why. Oh. Where are you going? Okay. Don't know why you were there or how you got there, but okay. Lydia, please tell me you didn't fall off the fucking edge. She probably did, but. Lydia! Lydia! 10 points if you tell me to move it. Hold back your heart and let your air flow straight to your love. Oh. There's a hint as well. Although I sang that song terribly there, but yeah, that song played, that's one of the characters' favourite songs. Straight to my lover's house for me. Oh. Right, who are you?
Important deliveries to make.
Alright.
Time for chatting.
I think that's the first time I've seen a courier with a beard. Like ever. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that's making sense in my head, so it's alright, that seems to work out no bad, it does. Okay, right. And then, I'm undecided about where John should die. I'm thinking, what happened with John? When I say John, I mean the sheriff. So what happened with the sheriff is, we'll get there, I think I'll make it that he gets the last blow in on the mail, right? And he kills it, and he's like, for my brother, you piece of shit type of thing. Kills it, right? And then they're standing there fucking kind of like, hey, brilliant, we survived, thank God. In the nest, right? And then the female, who is like twice as big as the male, just lands on top of the sheriff and crushes and kills him pretty much. And she swipes at John. And that's when he realises, like, that's why the colours were different. Because the original ones were for the female, and then the last two were for the fucking male. That's why there's a different plumage colour. Because the males, you know, males tend to be more colourful to try and attract the females, whereas the females, they can be quite big, so they can just tend to be brown and kind of dull. Yeah. Okay, so there is that. I think that works. It does. You know, I might do up to 1,000. Do like 400 words in the agency, and then I'll try and do 1,000 words in something else. So, because that'll be like, I mean, that'll be 1,000 words I've got through for yesterday in the day, and if I can do that, okay, then, so I want to try and finish off, no, in fact, today I'm going to try and finish off this file somewhere with the Griffin, okay, and then past that, I've no fucking idea where we're going this file. No, we might go with the werewolf serial killer one, but that will be a long one, so I'll make that. I want that to be almost like partially a detective thing. I want to try and figure out who it is. I'm going to try and come up with that as well, which is going to be difficult, but it's going to be interesting as well, because I can come up with the fucking Will's backstory and come up with a whole culture. I can do that. I prefer that type of thing. I like the world building aspect of stuff today. So that's one thing I always liked about John Wick. Was it more than just the actual action and all that, was the universe that they built. It was a fantastic universe they built, at least initially anyway. I'm not a huge fan of where they went now, but it was a great idea, at least initially. Seen the first ones, it was with the gold coins, and they've got this whole subculture with like hitmen and stuff, and assassins. You know, it was done very well, so it was. The world building was great in that movie. I'm even in the second one, I guess, it was. But yeah, I like that. Seeing a lot of details being gave into the world, you know, that actually makes it feel kind of alive in its own way. Yeah, you want something like that in there. Right, I'll try and do that file for the agency right, or the path as I've got it named otherwise, alright, so we'll get that file done. What the fuck? No! Oh, sorry there. He just kind of stepped right in that one. Why the fuck is there just a sprig in here? An injured one, Oh, for fuck's sake, what have you been doing? You hunters, what, did you try hunting the wolf? And then the sprig showed up to fucking protect it? You dumb motherfuckers. Jesus, man, you made a bad fucking mistake. A lot of venison. Don't let it go to waste now. But yep. Dumb motherfuckers. Should I give my guy... we can give him destruction magic later on if he wants it right now. Let's just focus on the... what we really want. We want archery, we want one-handed, we want recovery, we want... well, so restoration. Pickpocketing is just a lot of fun, so it's just because one, you can get a level up really high as well. I'm glad we got that out of the way, but then I've got the fuckers out of the way, so that's me at what level... usually the guys don't show up until level 10. Or is it level 5 that it's possible for them to show up?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
My man, trust me, you don't want to be there. You just don't. Apparently I've robbed that one. I wonder what's happening if I do get caught. Like, will the y'all thing actually just allow me to just go up?
You have committed crimes
Let's
against
find out.
Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
How many y'all?
Oh, we'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Does it?
Don't even think about it.
I'm no. What? Go at me fair and square, right? I'll leave you. Alright, well, back at Whiterun now. So, what should we do here? I think we should just go... I'm going to take a wee break here, so I'm going to do some writing and whatnot and think about stuff. I'm going to do some actual writing here. I'm going to sit down and generally just write for a while. Or a wee bit. Just do a wee bit at a time. Then I'll head to get the Eastbourne of Dragon Bone collar. But one thing I want to get done today is this file. I want to get this file done with the Griffin. Alright? Or Griffins, I should say. I've got a basic good idea about how I want it to go now. Don't know how the Griffin story is going to end. But we'll come up with that. Right, I'm going to chill and just do some writing for a wee bit. Alright? I'll talk you through it as we go. all of it. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. The agency. Yeah. Or the path. Whichever one you might call it. $16,800. I don't know. Currently I've got 16,954 words, so I'm not far off of 17,000. Which ain't bad for me, yeah, let's face it. Right. So I just need to make this into. I need to do this every day and make it a part of my routine. So the more I do this, the less my brain's gotta be thinking about other things. Right, so let's do this. Alright, so. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop it. Obviously, rating your phone is alright in some ways, but not always a complete pain in the ass. I should probably bust it in my laptop. Hmm. Hindi may ha. Oh. So. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. So hand it off. See. Hmm. No sign. Yeah, those two do good kids. Never got in trouble. We're all pretty upset about all this, especially family. I mean, to well, lose a son and a daughter in the same night. No sign of the body. And no sign of the bodies. Well, you could imagine. Imagine the uproar in the community. Uh, Alright, so, nah, I'm gonna make it. He's gonna tell him to go and talk. He's gonna go and talk to the family. He'll advise him against it, but because they're still kind of fucked up. It only happened like a few weeks ago. They might not want to talk because also they don't know anything. They only went around the other scene of the crime. They don't, know anything. So it's like he'll object, but he'll tell him anyway. I'm definitely gonna go see them anyway. Right? I need to know if there's anything connecting any of these cases, type of thing. And he's like, right, cool, okay, all right. And then he stays in the area. I'm gonna be staying in the hotel if you need me to help with anything. I'll be at the hotel. And then 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, they'll get the phone call. Say, well, it's gonna be asked to come join the sheriff at this spot, where it'll be his brother's truck, let's say, well, the sheriff's brother's truck, and his brother's missing, and the sheriff is like, I'm gonna find what the fuck is doing this. I was like, and I'm not coming back until it's done. And he goes, okay, well, maybe they find a trail, or maybe his brother has his phone on him or something. Yeah, I could do that. So I could. Maybe the brother's got something on him, or maybe like a heart monitor or something like that, like something that can be tracked. You know what I mean? A diabetic fucking kind of thing, something with a tracker in it. Or like a GPS. Hunting, him and his brother are both good hunters, so maybe he keeps a fucking GPS on him at all time type of thing. I'll think about that. Like, how are they going to find the brother? That's it. And the sheriff would have went by himself a little bit. He's like, I might need the FBI in this just in case, like, this is some fucking serial killer cult or something like that, and I need to wipe all these fucking people out. It would be good to have the FBI on my side type of thing. That's what the sheriff's thinking anyway. Right. Okay. What kind of ammunition the cop has got to take? He's got to take a rifle, obviously. But he might take a fucking shotgun, a rifle and a shotgun and a fucking 357. Fuck it. John will have be 38 or 32 or what the fuck it is. I think it's 32. So but anyway. Standard issue. That's what you get in the kit. Alright. Let me think more about it. Alright, now what the fuck are we doing here again? Ah, yes. Right, we're going to Morphal. Is there anything I need to do here? I do have a bunch of shit that I don't really need. I do have an awful lot of shit, so I do. I could go up and join the companions just so I've got somewhere to store the shit. How much gold do I have? I'm actually almost got 5,000 gold. I mean, let's go see if we can sell some stuff. Wait a minute, is there sad in that there, or there we go? No, they're off.
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my thane?
Right, all of this shit is there. That's right. I can dismantle all of that so I can. Let's go, fuck it. Right, we'll head to Morphal next so well, and then to the Horn of Jugend and one collar. Then we'll head right back up that fucking mountain again. So, let's see Angria. Alright, in the meantime, I need to think about this. Okay, so the sheriff, let's see, because the sheriff, we didn't want to disturb it, it's his brother's car. Man, he's got the call from one of his people. He's there, a couple of, he tells him, you lot get back to fucking work, I'm going to figure out what the fuck this is. Unless he's got a way of tracking his brother somehow. How did that? Maybe he brings his bloodhound. And there's, he might have that, his brother, fucking like proper bloodhounds. So he goes to his brother's house and he gets his bloodhound. That's not a bad idea actually. How's it going to follow through there? Well, I mean, blood does drop, right? Hell, plus the blood particles would probably pass through there, so it would. Like, I mean, bloodhounds can find anything like that. Like, as a single fucking bit dropping. No, so he knows that they were going north. He does. He knows that the thing is heading north, sort of somewhere. But the mountain is in the area, isn't it? Right, let's see, I don't know. That's another person being grabbed in the area. And also we'll make it that there's colourful feathers there as well. Alright. Yes. Okay. Okay. How could they track him? Maybe his brother's got like, what are they things called, if you, to prevent you having a heart attack, what's it called? The heart? What's it called? I don't fucking remember. Pacemaker. Could they possibly be able to track that? Hold on, let me check. Let's see, could you trace a fucking pacemaker? Or could you track a pacemaker? Could you track a person by the pacemaker? There we go. No. No, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have this fucking. What is it? You know, the AI up, and I could ask it this shit. By the pacemaker. No, you cannot track a person in real time using GPS. Here, a standard peg as the device does not contain GPS or built-in long-range location transmitters. Okay. Right. Hold on, what about then? Could a bloodhound track something that was off by a bird? Cannot track something once it is completely airborne, but it can follow any blood droplets are sent left in the ground before the bird took flight. So they can actually follow dripping blood. What was that? Okay. Okay. Right, he goes and gets a bloodhound and he brings him back. Or maybe the dog was in the truck. So when he found out it was his brother's truck, he was like, right, get the fucking dog out. We're finding my brother tonight. Me and you, we're gonna go find him. Okay. I could do that. I mean, let's say his brother was bleeding badly. And the male, he's not as big either. Maybe that's why he's taking humans as well, because the male can't actually just pick up a fucking full-grown cow. He's not that big in comparison. He can pick up humans though. Okay, and then humans, let's say they just bleed on the flight back. Okay. But then you've got to ask the question, why the fuck didn't we know they us the first time with, you know, the two people who went missing initially? Nobody tried it, but like, it just, the blood trail ended. So it was heading north. So it was the last time. We could have them talk about that, like they tried it with the bloodhound, so that, but the blood trail just ended somewhere, so that, okay. Like, the person literally ran out of blood. So that's like they bled out and then there was nothing less to track. But if this is closer to their nest, I mean, I could do that. But his brother's been grabbed much closer to the nest this time. I thought it was his brother down here at night time though, that's the thing as well. Driving home after work. Okay. Okay. Let's pause here, let's try and get some rain done. What bell? What my girl? It's just somebody moving something. Right, let's get back to it. Alright, so I don't know, how far can a bloodhound track something? Okay. How far could a bloodhound track for? Track same. A bloodhound can track a scent trail for more than 130 or 230 miles. Okay. Yeah, under optimal conditions, let's say it's optimal, alright. We're only looking for fucking 20. Alright. So let's say. Uh, they go into the woods here. No, let's just make it 10 miles or something. 10 miles, and it's up in the mountains somewhere. It's heading up. Well, maybe even that. Maybe just a few miles. Like 5, alright, towards the mountain. They get close to the mountain and they find a cavern or a slit in the mountainside where there's an odd cave that these fuckers have set up in. They have. Right. They've built their nest there. Okay, and then they went out and they gathered animals, not just to eat, but to gather their bones so they could use it to build a nest. And that's why they've been like scanning all across and been gathering stuff everywhere, not just one area. Okay. Yeah, they've built their nest, but they're going about just fucking grabbing anything that they can, pretty much, especially the young male, the male, because he's not as big. He can't just fucking pick up a cow and fucking fly with it. He can't do that. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. They can pick up trails that are several days old, often up to 300 hours, about 12 to 14 days old, depending on the environment. Olfactory power, their noses feature roughly 230 to 300 million scent receptors. Fuck, I didn't know that. Their long droopy ears and wrinkled facial skin help trap and sweep scent particles directly toward their nose. Heavy rain, extreme heat, high winds, or busy metropolitan areas can degrade the scent trail much faster. Right, but you can't trace them because they're in the fucking air. Not unless there's feathers or something. Let's say that he was bleeding the whole fucking way. Alright. He led a trail right to them. Alright. Let's say it was about 5, maybe 6 miles, I mean. If I... Yeah, actually. Well, about, I don't know, 10 miles. About 10 miles, alright. 10 miles isn't that far. It's really not. Fuck's sake, man. Fucking jog that shit, no problem. Alright, so 10 miles. Yeah. I think so. Distance. No, let's make it about. Because I want this happening on the same day, or during the night, so or maybe as they get in there, it's just beginning to get dawn, or it's just beginning to get light as they find the place, and then they'll find it. They've settled down for the night, or for the day, I should say. Because the Griffins are nighttime hunters, so they've kind of settled down, and then they try and. Aye. He's trying to phone the agency, but the sheriff is no fucking having it. He's like, I want this fucker dead. Right, they can only see the male as well. They can't see the female. Let's say she's hidden down behind it in the nest. So she is, with the eggs. Okay. But what, or like... Well, maybe they catch it on the outside. Aye. They find the cave, right? And then they get attacked outside. The dog gets fucked up. Does, alright? And then they... Aye, okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll say that they tried the real blood time before, but the trail just went fucking, like, they ran out of blood, essentially. That was it. Oh, I don't know. The sheriff is pissed off, but he's not coming back for his brother as far as he's concerned. He's like, nope, my fucking brother's out there. Nope. Okay. Well, you could imagine the uproar in the community. And then... the bodies. What's on the bodies? What's on the foot? Up. What's on the foot? Perfection. I don't know, make it that, I don't know, they searched for days. So let's say they actually went out and they searched, so that they searched a lot, but they didn't find anything. Okay, they even tried bringing them bloodhounds as well, but somewhere along the way the trail just kind of stopped. They ran out of blood. So that we found blood along, heading north. Okay. This direction is the mountain, and the mountain is north. And it's in a deep forest as well. Okay, we'll make it as a cave there. An old one with stalactites and all that. Okay. Okay, come on, we can do it. Keep writing. Keep writing. Standard operating procedure. Standard operational procedure. The helicopters are. Helicopters. At the helicopters, search teams. Search teams. Oh. Not my one. Put down Benji. Or put down. Follow trail. Trail. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but it's not. Hmm. Okay. Hey, I'm up to 17,182 words now. I've just got about 180,000 to go. Well, that's right, but we'll be done in no time. Alright, so. Tired. For the sheriff, I've got the actor. He was in Stargate. It was John Hammond. Don't know if you know him. He's been in tons of shows. He was in Con Air as well. At one point, he had a wee cameo and stuff. You know, where Dave Chappelle fucking landed in his car. Like, God damn it! Look at that. It's all waxed. You know, and then fucking Dave, he thinks he's having a bad day, and then Dave Chappelle fucking lands in his car. You know. But I've got that guy playing this sheriff. So I've always liked that actor. I think he actually died, unfortunately, so he did. But he's a good actor, but I liked him. Especially as John Hammond in Stargate. If you've not seen Stargate, it's one of the best sci-fi shows ever made. Easy. Oh, let's take a break for a wee minute. Give my mind a wee rest. Okay. Right, let's go here. Alright,
I've
what
got
do
your
you?
back.
You have a
What can
bunch
I
of
say
shit
for
I
you?
can break down, so give me that. Give me that, give me that, and give me that, please.
You lead, I'll follow.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Splendid. There's a house available, right? Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds.
Am I happy with everything I've got? I mean, I've got the less award. I don't really need that much. Magic-wise, I would like calm.
Come to dragon spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
I'll get calm. About...
You know, if you've got... You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Okay.
Oh,
Alfred, patron of the great.
Yeah, let's read back what I just wrote there. Alright, so...
I'm sure you know well.
Alright, so... John built up into the parking lot of the parking lot of the police station. See, that's why we fucking rewrite stuff, or reread it. The parking lot of the police station of the small town of Summerstone. He had called up the day before to meet with the sheriff. John Hamilton, if he was remembering correctly. John was taken through the station to the office of the sheriff. The receptionist knocked on the open door of the sheriff's office and said, "Hey John, this man from the FBI is here to see you." John Hamilton looked up from his case files on his desk. Oh yes. Please come in, grab a seat. Please come in and grab a seat. Please come in and grab a seat. John took out one of the seats. Like, John. Hold on. Yes. Good. And said, "Oh yes. Please come in and grab a seat." John took one of the seats across from the sheriff, shook his hand, and got straight to business. "I'm here to investigate the disappearances of Amy and Peter Windorf." The sheriff smiled and said, "Yeah, those two were good kids. Never got in trouble. We're all pretty upset about all this, especially the family. I mean, to lose both a son and a daughter the same night, and no sign of the bodies. Well, you can imagine the uproar in the community." John nodded and asked, "No sign of the bodies? No sign of the perp? Is that correct, Sheriff?" Hold on. The sheriff just nodded in agreement and let John continue. How did your search proceed?" The sheriff pursed his lips together. And then said, "Standard operational procedure. We had the helicopters, search teams. Hell. I'll say aye.
To oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
God. My bloodhound Benji to see if he could follow the trail. Follow the trail. "Did you find anything?" John asked John. Benji picked a trail of blood and was leading us north, but then the trail just ran out. That happens with trail sometimes, said the sheriff. Okay. Oh, and yeah. Okay, let's make our way to Morfall then. Oh wait, what am I gonna do something else? Have you can have that, buddy.
I've got your back. I am at your command.
Jeez, actually, that's pretty good. And people walking. And that's actually. Here, you can have that then. Right. There you go, got an ancient bow. A refined one as well.
Get on.
Okay, things are starting to come together.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
What? What the fuck do you say? What? Yeah, you better walk away, you prick.
What do you need?
Fucking. You know how many times I've heard that shit? Okay. Okay, so let's get them off and then we'll continue the wee bit right. I might get a coffee actually. We're gonna be frozen when we get here, but it'll be a good excuse to get my guy a rest.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Off
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's... What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthog has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back
There
to
goes the lizard right by us. Didn't say shit then.
Quiet place. But then the world is
Yeah, listen, healing now. Alright. Shut up. Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. Well, say a break, I'm gonna come back in a day or so. But I need to go deal with stuff, get coffee, etc, etc. Maybe make a sandwich or something. I did get something to eat earlier, but I'm feeling a bit hungry again. Right, I've found some food for, like, I'll be ready next 20 minutes. I'm gonna take a break in this, I feel like I need food. But I feel like I've got a good idea for, like, that. That's okay right now, and we'll come back. I'm gonna find something to stick on, so I'm gonna chill out. Right, and then when we come back, once we've eaten, we'll come back, we'll continue with Skyrim, and we'll continue with our writing so well, and we'll do better. Okay? We'll get... I think I've got a good idea for this bit. That's not bad, but I need to rest today. I need to chill first. Get some food, and then we will do that. I'm going to write that whole bit. I think I've got a good idea for it. This is sounding very X-Files-esque, this bit, which is exactly what I'm fucking looking for. There's very much for this type of, story. For this overall story, this is exactly what I'm looking for. This is very X-Files-esque. So it is, which is what I want. And I think I'm liking this bit more than I'm all the earlier bit. So that I wrote the earlier file. Yeah, I mean, the gargoyles are good and all that, but I'm going to go back and rewrite a bunch of shit, so I'm not just finesse it a bit. Some of the characters and whatnot. Some on, like, analyst training and stuff. As I say, I need to go back, and I think I need to give more time, actually, at the agency, just to do some training and shit. Yeah, do, like, a training montage. Type of thing, like, just get used to the area and used to the place and the history of it and all that. But we'll do all that when we come back. Alright, so until then, bye-bye.